All right. Now the world economy is changing faster than ever. Markets around the world are undergoing some fundamental changes, and individuals and firms are trying to take advantage of this cutting-edge technologies, connectivity, and business models. This new world ahead of us holds many promises, like creating jobs, reducing poverty, and helping cities become more sustainable. But on the other hand, there are some serious challenges ahead of us that are generating, no doubt, some huge amounts of anxiety. Inequalities in income have been rising, and what we see as progress for many is increasingly becoming synonymous with social insecurity. With that being said, hello and welcome to you all. Since 2015, the UNDP's Istanbul Development Dialogues have evolved into a global development forum where policymakers, business leaders, and experts from a range of fields discuss the key issues of our time. This year's IDD will be about the realities of financing global development. The Sustainable Development Goals were approved by world leaders back in 2015 as the global framework for capturing the benefits and managing the risks of the new economy. Pardon me. As you can imagine, all this comes along with some serious questions. First and foremost, how do you get development institutions to bring impact investing out from the margins? How do you get governments to stop providing subsidies for fossil fuel and finance development without endangering their own survival? And what are the most profitable, sustainable businesses around the world? The list goes on. But the essentials of environmentally and socially sustainable growth don't need to be at odds with each other. As you just saw, last year I had the unique opportunity to visit Antarctica. I spent 2 months there. And our planet's seventh continent is truly unique in the sense that it's one of the few places on Earth where there hasn't been war, where the environment is fully protected, and research is priority. That's because it's governed by the Antarctic Treaty System. It's a treaty that was signed back in 1959, and through this agreement, the 12 original signatory countries, as well as the nearly 40 countries that are now part of the agreement, have a deep commitment that it should not become the scene or the object of international discord. So after 60 years, this treaty, the ATS, is recognized as one of the most successful sets of international agreements, setting an example for cooperation for the rest of the world. And hopefully, this year, the IDD will be a stepping stone towards a similar outcome. It will feature presentations of new trends among leading public and private sector experts in development finance, as well as people that are working on the ground in NGOs. And we'll be hearing from companies, as well as their projects that are on the cutting edge of financing the economies of the future. That's why we're all here. Well, I'm going to leave the floor now to the real experts, but before I do have some reminders. If you're wondering about the Wi-Fi network, we do have one. It's Marriott_conference. The password is IDD 2019, IDD in capitals. And if you're watching this online, we're streaming this event online on idd.org.tr. So a warm welcome to the viewers that are watching online. But whether you're online or here in Istanbul among the audience, if you do have any questions or comments, please do send them our way by using the hashtag IDD2019. I promise I'll get them to the panelists and to the experts that are going to be here up on stage shortly.